Dream maker. The value of lending yourself. The value of lending yourself. That's the topic of today's video. This time is golden. This is precious. This is something that you'll never get back. This is the reason why it has to count. You can't afford to waste it. You can't afford to waste it. How y'all doing today? My name's Ayn. That's the topic of today's video. The reason why this channel is so structured around your time and what you do with it, to you youngsters out there, I know it just seems like you got an unlimited budget of just time just to give everywhere. I'm not trying to lean on you and tell you, you gotta give that up. But what I am saying is when you find yourself getting frustrated and you start, usually you really start to count those minutes and things as, that maturity sets in. Whenever that sets in, there's no magic number for that. Some people are ahead of their time. I was ahead of my time. I'm ahead of my time now. But when you're thinking about that time and what you spend it towards and the effect, the long-lasting effects of how you feel after doing certain things, that's what life is all about. At the end of the day, I'm counting on how many times was I happy? How many times have I felt beat up, downtrodden? I'm not literally counting that, but what I'm saying is I'm making it count. I want those times to be as minute as possible on the times that I feel bad. If there's anything that I can control with it. One of the things that you'll also find is when you get your life in control like that and you're steering that ship, navigating those situations, that'll be the path that you're set on. That'll be the general rule of thumb of how you like to operate. You'll get more proficient. You'll get more proficient at, selling, navigating your life more smoothly because you'll know what you'll tolerate and what you won't. That's what it's all about. And when I'm talking about lending your time over to things and people, I said it before in other videos, I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time because my time is taken up between everything that I do. So when I have those little soft spots of respite, I want it to be meaningful. I don't want it to be wasted on foolishness. Now this is just from my perspective. I'm not talking about anything that you may be doing is foolishness. I'm talking about, to me, foolishness, I consider anything foolishness, anything that has me all wound up to a point where, think about it. If my time is already limited and whatever little bit that I'm carving out for myself to get back to being me, I don't want to spend that all twisted up and contorted and going back and forth and trying to figure out what's what. Because since my time is so limited with whatever you're talking about, when I get back to me where it's really counting and I gotta get back to doing work, doing these videos, doing other things that I have in place and set up in my life to achieve my goals, now I'm giving time over to those things. I'm giving time out to the foolishness, and it's in this world and it's messing stuff up, and I'm not moving as well as I would. So that's what I'm talking about. You don't have time to be lending yourself to this foolishness. Time is, I've said this before, it is one of the most valuable commodities that you could give somebody. It's something that you can't ever get back. So people really should appreciate that when you lend your time, lend that listening ear, and making it count and not wasting it towards foolishness. That's just throwing it away. I'd rather go take a nap. At least I'm putting the energy back into myself to get refreshed, to go back to doing whatever it is that I want to do. Time is valuable. Watch how you lend it. That's the topic of this video. End of discussion. My name's Ayn. Stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. Y'all have a good one.